Welcome back to the show. Man, I'm excited about this one because we now have part 2 of Ralph Balkin's amazing story. Listen up and let me know your thoughts when we're done. I tell you, man, I enjoy working with you guys more than anything. You listen. So if you guys haven't noticed, right, we have like our resident Santa in the house. See, look at that.
Oh, I have a nickname now. They call me Papa. Isaac gave me a name, and my name's Papa.
Of course, your name is Papa. Nobody calls
me Ralph anymore. People look at me and say, "Who are you?" Oh, that's Papa.
Yeah, exactly. And he's earned that title because and the thing about Ralph, I think that's so amazing for me is just the way you are is the same with everyone, right? Very loving, very giving, very caring, nurturing, so to speak. He'll call you a shithead, but still kind of come and nurture you at the same time, right?
But so quiet and reserved, and I like to stay to myself and not have too much to do with him, but I love him.
Right, I know, that was amazing. I did not say it was going to be an amazing day, right? Because he started off with a hug and finished off with him cussing me out, right? So that was the perfect day. When I knew it was perfect is when the cussing started before the workout began. That was when I knew I was on the right track for a perfect day. Was that right?
It's true, you're absolutely right.
So
today was so good, I was thinking about coming back tonight as well. Hell no, not really.
Yeah, that's not happening. I would bet money on that one. I know I'd win.
No, I have a meeting. Even though I don't really have one, I'm going to make a meeting.
This is how much fun he has whenever he shows up here, right? You know, now just to tell me a little bit, I mean, from your perspective, what's the environment like for not just you, but everyone else that you see here when you're around?
Well, there's other people that come to the gym that actually motivate me, because there's a young lady, and I just can't remember her name right now.
Astrid.
Thank you, Astrid. And on any given day when I'm having a hard time doing what I'm doing, I look at Astrid, who has some serious physical disabilities, and she just doesn't quit. She does the hardest exercises, the lion crawls, the bear crawls, everything that I don't want to do or stop halfway. Astrid never quits. Yep. She'll stop for a while. She'll keep on going. She'll be here long after all of us have done. She never quits. And in actual fact, she's become my inspiration. I just needed to see Astrid do it. Sign me up. I'm done.
That's awesome. And I think she's going to be real happy to hear this, because I don't think she understands that she's had that impact on you.
No, I'm sure she doesn't. But I'm really glad that she's here. And all the other people who come here, I mean, it's the same faces all the time. And everybody knows that it's a love-hate relationship. And especially on Saturdays when we hate him a lot. Because Saturdays is supposed to be our choice. We get to choose our exercises.
Yes.
Well, but there's an overriding factor. He overrides whatever he doesn't want us to do. So it's still his choice.
Well, it's your choice-ish.
True, ish.
Yeah. I mean, I have to have some say in this, right? Otherwise.
I'd prefer you didn't. But...
Yeah. Listen, you can't let the inmates run the
institution. Yeah,
right?
No. I like it. I like the institution. Yeah.
You get that. Because if I give you guys full control and you get to figure it out, you guys will literally do things that you want to do that don't really get you anywhere.
Oh, sure. But I'd like to do something easy once in a while.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, cut a class. That's a great idea.
So,
Hey, Eileen, if you're going to be talking, get a seat and get on cam.
Yeah.
No. Eileen's very happy. She just zipped her mouth.
She's like, zip.
Well, she knows I'm going to call her out. She knows I'm going to call her out if she starts talking. Yeah. We're going to put Eileen right in between you two.
Come on, girl.
Shame. She says not.
She's shaking her head yes.
No, she didn't. Leave her alone. Yes. She's my friend. Leave her.
Well, you know one of the things that I love about him? He always comes to her defense for everything. So anytime I'm trying to get her to do something, he's like, no, leave her alone. You can't make her do this. You can't do that. You can't do that. Earliest part this morning is she was grabbing some boxes to bring him over from the gym next door into us over here. And he was mad because I wasn't helping her. I'm like, I was helping her.
Yeah, you did. You held the door.
I held the door open. Yes, I was helping her.
I know, but the space to get her through the door was too narrow. That's all I was asking.
She fit in twice before with the same boxes.
It doesn't matter. You weren't being a gentleman today. You were being a jackass.
No. Oh man. See, that's the beauty of this, right? I'm being a total gentleman. And the funny thing is that Eileen is ridiculously freaking strong. Okay,
Very.
let's get this straight. Stronger than probably
Tough
almost
as
everyone
nails.
here. And so she doesn't need my help in lifting anything, right? Because she can definitely handle that all by herself, and especially that little box thing. But it was just a whole thing about it, and just the way he was like, "No, you help her. No, you do this. No."
So what did I do? I went
awesome.
and helped her.
I love that.
I went to help her because you were being a jackass.
I held the door open and allowed you to be able to come in through the door and
that's
do
true.
that, right?
Yeah. You
See,
did
so
help.
I did my part.
Yeah.
So you gotta give me some credit.
That's true. Yeah. Nearly tripped over the dog, but that doesn't matter.
That wasn't me. It was the dog.
It's your dog.
I love how it is that I get blamed for everything.
Always.
That's wonderful.
Always.
Well, I tell you.
One of the things that I like is that Lyonel lets me come to the gym when the gym's closed. And I really mean that. Because the two gyms are hooked together, even when he closes his, I walk through the other gym and come through the side door into his gym. Yeah. And I come and I row or I work out. I do whatever I want on the days when there's no gym. And I really do like that I have the ability to do that. Yeah. And he lets me do that.
Well, I mean, you've been here long enough for me to trust that what to do and how to do. I don't have to worry about you doing something where you could actually potentially hurt yourself.
Right.
So
that's correct.
I have zero problems with you coming here where I'm not here to actually do something. There are other people that I work out with that I train that they're not allowed to come in here if none of us are here.
Right.
Because it's not that I don't trust them. I know that their movements aren't solid enough where they could be unaware of something that they're doing that can potentially hurt them.
Right.
And if there's no one there to see it, there's no one there to know exactly how to correct that, to make it better.
I mean, I've seen people doing push-ups and I'm just cringing because I know they're going to be sore one of these days.
Oh.
Sorry, everyone. This was Ralph's Make-A-Wish.
Thanks for noticing my shirt. I've been a volunteer for Make-A-Wish for 30 years, so very grateful for that.
Yeah.
And incredible organization will post a link to the Make-A-Wish website on this recording. So everybody will have access. No problem.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does great things with them.
We've done, my wife and I have done, I think 105 or 110 wishes over the years. We've been doing it for about, 20, 22, 25 years, something like that. And so we've enjoyed it and it's been a very rewarding part of our lives. Glad we do it.
Me too. Glad I can actually contribute to keep doing this for another 2.
Thank you. You done?
That's awesome, man. Well, thank you. Ralph.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate the time that you took for being here and sharing your story with us and telling us these nice and wonderful and fascinating things about your life, man. So thank you for this.
It's a pleasure. I kept it nice and clean and didn't tell you some of the uglies that I've done in my life, but that's for another day.
Uglies. Let's talk about that.
No uglies. No, not on a live stream.
All right.
Good. Thank you, guys.
Ralph, coming on for a second, one of the things I've noticed is we did a show with Isaac a couple weeks ago, and you're talking about Astrid now. It really seems like everywhere you turn at Lion Strong, you have people that are bound to inspire you, whether they're young and 28 or whether they're Eileen or whether they're 74 and looking younger than Lyonel. Can you talk a bit about how that plays a part in the overall morale? Well,
talking about being inspirational, I hope that I don't get into trouble for saying this, but I've known Isaac I know of Isaac for the last 20 years because he was granted a wish by Make-A-Wish. And most people don't know that. But my daughter was one of those that was actually involved in his wish. And so as inspirational as Astrid is, Isaac is even more so. And every time I give that skinny little slug a hug, just makes my day. He makes my heart melt. I'm really glad you brought him up. Well, he's one of my favorite human beings on this whole earth.
Well, now I'm pissed at Lionel because that would have been really great to put in the fucking thing I did for him 2 weeks ago.
I didn't know.
That's why I said I hope I don't get in trouble because of HIPAA and all that kind of shit. So I just
Understood. And, you know, I don't know if you saw it, but we had done a podcast like this, and Isaac's story was so inspirational that we wound up doing a second one and splicing it together almost like a documentary. And I just find it so unique because for you, Astrid is inspirational. Shit, Isaac made me cry. Like Eileen and I were both sitting there in tears during the initial podcast. But then people are going to look at you and be like, hey, Ralph is 74 years old. He's working with Make-A-Wish. And I'm going to make a leap and tell me if I'm wrong. But some of the more physical stuff you probably wouldn't have been able to do as long if you hadn't come and met with Lyonel.
And you're absolutely right, because my stamina is so much better than it used to be. I mean, I can do things now that I really couldn't do when I was 10 years younger. So I'm eternally grateful for all the good things that Lyonel has heaped on my head.
And I appreciate that. And one of the reasons I wanted to bring this up, and, you know, my goal in producing Lyonel's show for as long as I have is to make him cry at some point. That's like, that's my goal. But we look at the 3 degrees or 7 degrees of separation. So in essence, by Lyonel doing what he's done and affecting Isaac and affecting Eileen and affecting Astrid, who, by the way, I think we have our next person for the show. Lyonel, what this means is that you are actually having an effect on those individuals that are being affected by Make-A-Wish because you're supporting the people that are actually doing the work. And I don't think you necessarily would even realize it at times, but this gives a whole nother length to the work that you're actually doing, which is so important right now, especially in Florida.
Yeah, I had no idea. That's like, wow. Damn. Thank you.
I'm glad to do it, my friend. Glad to do it.
So apparently the jackass has some benefits.
Yeah. I'm going to keep him for now.
Yeah.
You're quite literally milking the jackass.
Let's not go there.
Ralph, here's the thing. I get the feeling there's so much more to explore with you, but obviously the timing and you coming on new, like, I don't necessarily even know where I would go to go there, but I need to know more about your story. We're going to have a part 3 or 4 at some point, Lyonel, because I just get the feeling that there's
I'm not sure about the things that you really want to know what I did in my previous life.
I mean, I know Lyonel. I mean, but even if your wife wants to come on and it's whatever she wants. Trust me, I live in a house with 6 feet.
She's an inspiration, I can tell you.
Yeah.
I live in a house with 6 females. I know it's like you do what they want, but that would be tremendous. By the way, for those that are watching who are still live, this isn't always how we do these podcasts. I don't always jump on. This is sort of a special situation because of the fact that we're trying this out live. But the point that I'm trying to make is that when you're producing, when you're showing, there are times where Lyonel may not have any idea what's going on, and there's a link that you hear, and then there's interjection. Same thing with Eileen. Eileen may have something, and she'll send me a WhatsApp message because she's a pain in the ass and won't get on LinkedIn, where she'll send me something, and this is how these collaborations take place. Mm-hmm. But again, I want to echo, Fulgens and myself are very articulate and very careful about who we want to work with. And we are very, very grateful to Alicia Barr for introducing us to Lyonel, because Lyonel, while a pain in the ass and while a jackass, is heart-centered, and that's where we want to be. So I cannot echo this enough. Please, please, please check out lionstrong.com. Get lionstrong.com. I don't know why I always fuck that up.
I don't know either.
I don't
You seem
know.
to be very good at it.
I am, at least I got the writing right this time.
Correct.
Um,
Correct.
I,
I will applaud you for your consistency, though.
I mean, consistency is not my strong suit. I'm a consistent jackass. Uh,
Okay,
but
you said it.
I'm from Jersey. It's kind of built in when we're born.
It's built in, right? Yeah, I get you. I live
Yeah.
there, so I understand.
Yeah. No, you absolutely do. So, so the reason we're doing this long podcast is because Lionel is going on another vacation. Correct me if I'm wrong, Eileen. Lionel
I
in
will.
total only works 4 weeks per year.
Man, can you imagine if I actually worked longer, how much more I could do? Holy crap. That's fantastic.
Like I'm starting to think you work for Eileen, not the opposite way around.
You might be right. I don't know.
All right, so let's wrap this up. I'm throwing it back over to you. Let me get the fuck out of here.
Thank you very much.
Man, wow. This has been an incredible show. I can say that for sure. It's definitely unlike anything we've done before. I love the idea of this whole live format. It's quite unique and different. And yeah, I'm kind of digging it. The interjections and all those things, that definitely brings out a different side.
Thank you, Lionel. I enjoyed it a lot too. I didn't think that I would, but it was fun doing it.
See,
Thank you.
Told you.
Thank
See,
you.
see, you
Very
trust
well.
me more, right?
I do. Oh, I trust you.
That's awesome. Man, Rob, thank you again for your time. I appreciate it.
Lionel.
I appreciate you sharing your story with us. There's so much more
Thank
I
you.
know, right? That's behind the man. And he's amazing. He's one, like I said, one of my favorite people here. And whenever Ralph shows up, everyone's always happy and bright. It's like, Papa, just think about this, right? Your favorite person comes walking in, your favorite grandpa, your favorite uncle, whatever, right? That's just how he is with everyone. And everybody's always happy to see him. Everybody's always like hugging all over him. And of course, they follow his lead when it comes to what he does. So, and whenever Ralph starts by cussing me out for a workout, everyone knows it's going to be a good one. So today was no different. So I appreciate you for that. Thanks again, man, for your time.
Thank you very much.
And again, for you guys, folks that are watching, wondering what the heck we're all about. Not only do we do this in person here at Lion Strong, but we also do a remote program where we can work with you from anywhere in the world and help correct whatever imbalances are going on and really truly help you turn into the biggest badass that you are designed to be, that you didn't even know you could be. So you want to have an opportunity to do that, we'd love to have a conversation. You can look us up on any platform. Find us at Get Lion Strong on any social media, or you can go to our website, which is getlionstrong.com. Reach out, schedule a time to have a conversation. Let's talk. Let's see what we can do, or if we can do anything to be able to help you become the best version of you that you are really truly designed to be. Thanks again for listening and watching, and we see you guys on the next one.
Thank you.